Have you ever been in a situation where there was a one-in-a-lifetime event, something special that would only happen once and that was kind of very limited, and at the same time you knew that if it was not for the fact that it was a one-in-a-lifetime event, you would probably have not went there, but you actually went, and then you regretted it because you realized that it was actually not worth it. If that has actually ever happened to you, then that is very normal, bro. Very simply because of the fact that our brains are made in a way that when something is limited, scarce, when something is a one-in-a-lifetime event and it will not happen again, it immediately raises its value in our mind. And so now you may be thinking, yeah, I already know about that, but do you also know how that actually makes your decisions worse and how to eliminate that problem once and for all, to not get distracted by it? If not, then make sure to watch this video until to the end. And so now you probably don't know who I am. My name is Andrea Puneri, and my mission is to literally become the best and freest version of myself and to help you out on that same way. So if that sounds like something interesting for you, make sure to subscribe. And as a bonus for you, I will put the summary of this video in the description down below, so you don't have to write down everything, you don't have to take notes while you're watching this video. If you want to implement, you have everything you need down there. So imagine I was thinking if I wanted to go at my prom, which is kind of like a big party where all the people graduating in your school go. And the thing is that I had already been on many parties before that, and I knew that for me it was simply not worth it to go on parties. I already knew it. But this was different. This was a one-in-a-lifetime event, something that could only happen once, and people were telling me how amazing it was, how they still remembered about their prom and had all those good memories. So I started thinking, maybe it's not even that bad, maybe I will miss out on something if I go. But at the same time I knew inside that I would probably regret it. But I listened to Scarcity, I listened to Urgency, and I decided to go. And it was actually fun. It was a nice experience. I learned much out of it, but I inevitably regretted it. It was exactly as I had expected it. A normal party like every other one, where people were just dressed a little bit better. That's it, that's all. And so in that moment I realized how stupid it actually was to have let myself be influenced so much by urgency, by scarcity, and to having let those things actually change my mind. I realized that they had literally changed how I perceived that thing. So I decided that day that I didn't want anymore to be influenced by scarcity, to be influenced by urgency, and to let those two things make me do bad decisions that I regretted. And so by reading books, learning from others, and most importantly by implementing and trying those things out, I figured out some very cool tricks to eliminate that effect of scarcity and urgency that have enabled me to make much better decisions and actually be proud and satisfied of the decisions I made. When it comes to eliminating the effect of scarcity, which basically is when there is a limited amount of something, I have come up with 3 main mindset techniques, tricks, call it how you want them. So the first one is to actually see everything only for their usage. Of course, if you think that there are only 3 of a specific Rolex in the whole world and it's a limited edition, then it will cost, I don't know, 50 million, I don't know. But when you see it as a watch with some diamonds on it, but it's just a watch, then the value of it goes down. The second trick when it comes to scarcity is to feel superior to them, to see how at the end of the day they will not give you happiness. A Rolex will not give you happiness, a Ferrari will not give you happiness, a prom will not give you happiness. None of those things will ever give you happiness. You're superior to them. You don't need them. That actually changed a lot of things for me. And the third thing that helped me a lot to eliminate this scarcity mindset was to see things as if they all had the same value, as if they were all pretty much the same. So obviously, if you think that a diamond, there are not a lot of them, everyone likes diamonds, it costs a lot, then having a diamond will be something special. But if you see it as a normal rock, bro, it's a fucking rock. Then the second effect that spoils our decision making is urgency. And urgency is the effect that comes into place when there is a limited amount of time in which you have to act, otherwise you will lose the opportunity to do something. The two main tricks that helped me to eliminate the effect of urgency were to first see every single day as if it could be the last one. So obviously, if I think at my life and think, if I don't go to prom, then I will regret it in the future, it is very different compared to thinking, today could be my last day. Do I really want to waste it going to a party? Is it really worth it to spend my last day on that thing? If not, then I would not do it, or that is what I do. I just don't do it. The second thing that helps me a lot to eliminate the effect of urgency is to ask yourself, would I still do it if I could do it literally every other day? If I could literally go to my prom every other day, would I go today? No, then fuck it. If I could go to that event every other day, would I do it? No. If yes, then fucking go straight away. But if not, then it was probably urgency making you do a decision that you would have regretted afterwards. I don't know about you, but every single time, no, let me repeat it again, every single time I did something, I chose the thing that inside I knew was the right thing for me, even though the whole world was against me, even though the whole logic in this world was against me, but I knew inside that it was not the thing that I really wanted to do. Every single time I was fucking happy. I was satisfied with my choice and I never regretted it. On the other hand, every single time I did something which people told me I had to do because it was in a lifetime event, even though I knew inside that I didn't really want to do it, but I chose to do it because of some strange reasons, FOMO, social pressure, other strange forces. Every single time I was disappointed. I regretted it. And so it's amazing how these techniques help me to eliminate the effect of scarcity and urgency and to actually be able to make good decisions that I was actually satisfied of and that I didn't regret afterwards. And if this video, my brother, helped you on the way towards becoming the best version of yourself, make sure to subscribe, because otherwise you will miss on my future ones. So now remember the most important thing. We could literally die today. So why not living like it? Why not being who we want to be, doing what we want to do? Most importantly, bro, feeling every single moment to 100%. We got one life and this could literally be our last day. So I wish you all the best and see you in the next video, bro.